Hey YouTubers, I figured I'd make another video tonight. I got a request from a friend to read a hatchery catalog. Now the newest catalog I've got, they haven't sent me a few of them for a few years, is 2015. So I'm going to go through and kind of read it and tell you the types of chickens, ducks that I like myself, alright? Everybody's got a preference. It's like tractors. People like John Deere, some people like Case. Trucks. Some people like Chevrolet, some like Dodge, some like Ford. You never know. Everybody's got a preference. It's like cattle. Some people like Hereford, some people like Simmental, some people like Angus, people like Red Angus, some people like Charolais. It's everybody's got their own preference. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get in here and we're gonna talk about first chapter in this book. Not chapter, it's part of the catalog. I don't know why they haven't sent me books in a while. I guess I forgot to renew my subscription or something. I don't know. But these are on my shelf, covered in dust, because I ain't looked at them since 2015. And so I'm going to go on here and read you about banties. Bantams, banties, whatever you want to call it. Now, I really would like to have my iPad for this, because I could Google you a real picture of them, because these are just paintings of them. But I'll tell you what, I like banties. Banties are good, fancy breeds, to show in your fancy class. You want a good looking banty, you know what I mean? So you got your featherfoots. You got your featherfooted here. You got your mottled cochins, barred cochins, red cochins, blue cochins, golden lace cochins, partridge cochins, buff cochins. Then you get into the holy crap. See here, I'm going to show you these pictures I just talked about. Cochins right here, you see them? Right in here, right in there. Yeah, right there. Look at that. See that? All right. Crap. That lost my place. Then you get in here and you get to the frizzled cochins. Now that's what you're talking. That's when, I don't really know how they get them, but they get them. See right there? You got black, white, and red. All right. I've had all three before. And it's a unique bird, literally. All right. I don't know how they cross them. It does not breed true, so you have to remake them or something. I don't know. Then you got your Belgian bearded Deleusis. I can't speak Belgian. Speak English to an extent. I ain't real good at it, but it ain't never stopped me. You got that Millefleur, and you got that Porcelain. Then you got some buff Brahmas down there. You got your little Brahmy band. So here you go. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Right there. You see what I'm talking about? All right. There you go. Good enough. All right. Then you get into your silkies. Silkies. Lord have mercy. Silkies. They have black, blue colored meat. Skin like, I'm not kidding you, got 5 toes. 5 toes. Literally. Hand looks dirty in the camera, but it's not. I promise you. So, you got your silkies. They're good mothers. Real good hatch. People using hatch chicks, they're real good at that. And they look kind of like this. These are the paintings of them. So you got some buffs, some blues, some whites, and blacks. I mean, there's various types of silkies. All sorts of different kinds of types of silkies and everything. But they're all. I've never really had any. I don't like them because the feathers on the feet. The category of birds I just talked to you about were feather-footed birds. I don't like them. I like them, but they're hard to keep clean. I mean, they get dirty. It is crap to keep them clean. Now, probably, I would have to say, out of these banties so far we've looked at, my favorite type in here would have to be the Japanese ones right here. That's the favorite type that they got in this book, so the banties. My favorite type of bantam, probably them Wyandotte banties. I love little Wyandotte banties. I just like them. But Japanese are really pretty. Y'all, there is another breed that looks kind of like it. And Saramas, they're pretty nice. I had one of them, and they'd strut around. He's good a little, passed away, moment of silence. Okay. Rhode Island red banty, and some Easter egger banties. Them Easter eggers, they lay them blue eggs, alright? You know what I'm talking about? If you ever had blue-green eggs, it's them. Then you got your partridge rock right up there. Them are cute. I like them little rock banty. You got them quail Antwerp Belgians. I had one of them. That rooster is the meanest little turd I ever did have. He bit and kicked and flogged me. Little bitty guy, weighed a couple 3 ounces. Then you got your white crested black Polish. I do like them. I do like Polishes. Polishes are just pretty cool. They got them little top hats. See, like that right there. Then you got your Seabright. Seabrights. I like Seabrights. Ain't nothing wrong with Seabright. I like Seabright. You can tell I really like to read my literature here. And you get into your old English game bantams right here. See, these are just a few. I mean, they got various types. I mean, I've had a lot of them. They got standard side, and then they got the banty. The banty are the small version. You know, they're little bitty things. You know, little bitty. The standard's big chickens. You know, regular size big chickens. So that's my banties here that we've got in this catalog. Now we're gonna fall into the standard brown egg-laying chicken breeds. You got your Buff Rocks, your Partridge Rocks, your Barred Rocks, and your White Rocks. Those are all in the category of Plymouth Rock breed. Alright. Then you got your Black Australorps, you got your New Hampshire Reds, you got your Rhode Island Reds, and your Speckled Sussex. Alright. I've had all four of those breeds. I have had White Rocks and Barred Rocks. So, and I like Speckled Sussexes. I tried to cross them, make them darker, and have white spots, but spots didn't come in. So I scrapped that. We decided we would not spend any more money on that. Alright. Then you got your Orpingtons. I've had Buff Orpingtons. I've had White English Orpingtons. There's a difference between Orpingtons and English Orpingtons. English Orpingtons, them things get 13, 14 pounds. I mean, they're big. I got two of them. I got one of them out there. Thanksgiving's his name. My friend, she named him for me because I didn't know what to name him. He's big as a turkey, 10-pound chicken. He's an English Orpington. These regular Orpingtons aren't as big, you know what I mean? Then you got your giants. You got your white giants and your black giants. All right. They're big. They get big. All right. You got your turkey naked necks. Now you probably think, what the heck? There you are. Turkey naked necks. Right there. Now that is not a cross between a chicken and a turkey. Just so you know, it's just a chicken that has no feathers on its neck. Somehow they bred it and it's got that thing. And it's just cute. So that's how they got called turkin. Chicken and turkin. Chicken and turkey. Turkin. You know what I mean? Then you got your Brahmas. Brahmas are big. They get 13-pound, half wet boys. You know, they get 4 foot tall. I mean, they're big. Then you got your Cornish. They're little game hens. Then you got your Wyandottes. I love Wyandottes. Oh, man. We got some white Wyandottes, some Colombian Wyandottes, and silver lace Wyandottes. I've had silver laced. I had some Colombian rocks before, but they're a different type of breed. Delaware, I've had Delaware. Delaware, good chicken. Delaware, good chicken. Americana, that wears your blue eggs. Oh, man, I love that. I'd like to have me some of them right now, but I don't have any. I was at an auction. I didn't want to pay $9 a piece because I'm a little bit of a cheapskate on that stuff. If $9, I ain't paying no $9 for a chicken and not knowing if it's going to lay when I get home, you know. You got your sex-linked chickens. Now, them are chickens you have to breed them each year. It's like hybridized corn. Some of them hybridized corns you can't just plant in the ground and expect it to be the same way it was the year before. No. You got to get them every year. Got to make them every year. That's how it works. So you cross this. You cross like the Swan, Cinnamon Queen, Red Star, whatever the heck you want to call it. It's the same chicken. You take a Rhode Island Red and a White Leghorn. One of the best brown anglers probably there is the Rhode Island Red. And you cross that with a best white egg-laying breed, which is a Leghorn, and you get that. And that's why they're called sex links, because you breed them, you cross them, boom. Got egg-laying deluxe right there. They lay brown eggs. Black Star, same way. It's crossed with the black chicken, and I don't know what chicken they cross it with. You got your Andalusians, you got your Hamburgs, you got your Anacondas, not the steak, anaconda. You got your Leghorns, you got Pearl White, that's your normal. That's what you're going to get your eggs from to Walmart, the white Leghorn. Alright. And if it's brown, you're probably getting them from the sex-link chicken. It'll be a red sex-link, most likely. Or cinnamon queen, whatever you want to call it. You got your rose comb, brown Leghorn. You got your silver comb, brown. You got your single comb, brown Leghorn. You got your red Leghorn. I mean, there's all sorts of Leghorns. This book was printed in 2015. There's blue Leghorns. There's silver Leghorns. There's probably pink ones. No, there's not. I just threw that in there for kicks and giggles. But I have had brown Leghorns and white Leghorns, and they're excellent egg-laying breed. Boy, they are flighty, though. They flighty. They jump, fly everywhere, about to take your head off. They get too excited. My nose is itching. I don't know why it's itching so bad. They say it means you're going to have company, but I hope I don't this time of night. I'm in my pajamas. Then you got your Menorocas. You got your buffs and black. They're pretty nice. I mean, I wouldn't mind owning them. Just say I had them. Now we're going to get into your multi-purpose standard breeds. Now, dual purpose. I mean, what that means, eggs and meat. All right. Red Rangers, Pioneers, Cornish Rocks, Cornish Cross, whatever you want to call them. Cornish Cross right here. You see this? All right. They are what you're going to go to Walmart. You're going to pick you out a chicken for the family to eat. That's what you're eating right there. All right. Them Cornish game hens. You ever seen them little pre-packaged small little bitty chicken things? Single serve thing? Holy crap. You ever go to Dolly Parton Stampede? Woo, man, I'll tell you what. Them are good. And that's what they are. Little bitty petite little chickens. Mm-hmm. Now we're getting into your top hat specials. That's your Polishes. Your Houdans, your mottled Houdans, your Creviors, your Sultans, that's about it. So here's your Polishes. You got your Polish. Got a whole book of Polishes right here. See that? And then at the bottom here, you got your, I can't read it. You got your, sorry, this is not the right page. Right here on this side. The mottled Houdans, they're like there's Russian Orloff. I think they got. I like Polishes. I've had Polishes. I've had buff. I've had golden. I've had the white and crested black. I don't remember having no silver. There's one breed, but I can't remember, and it's really extremely rare, and I got it one time, and it's got just a couple feathers up there. Look real pretty like. Your Sultans, they're kind of interesting. I wouldn't mind having them. You see them white one there? Isn't that kind of interesting looking? I like that. Mm-hmm. Then you get into your feather-footed breeds. You got your Brahmas. You got your Salmon Fleveres. They're interesting, really. I mean, look at this. Got a little fat beard. See that little fat beard and feathers on his foot. Isn't he kind of cute, though? And the roosters, the hen don't look nothing like when they're hatched. And you got your Cochins. Look at all these Cochins. See them Cochins? Yeah, that's what I thought. And you got your Lansings. You got black and white Lansing. They're kind of interesting. They got like little fans on their feet. You see that? Yep, they're pretty cool. Then you got your Welsumers. These are your rare breeds right here. Welsumers. They lay a dark chocolate Hershey's brown colored egg. I'll tell you what, true stuff. And you got your modern game chickens. You got your Smaratas. You got your silver gray Dorkins. Now, I like that P. Allen Smith, and he has got a heck of a deal going on these silver gray Dorkins and the Wyandottes. He's got some really good looking ones. I mean, then they got your little Cornish here. But I love watching him. He's got good stuff. So there's your Dorkin right there. That silver one right there. Beautiful chicken. I'd love to have some of them. But I just ain't paying that much money. I don't know why I need them. Just say I got them. Then you got your Phoenixes. I've had Phoenixes. They are a beautiful bird, but their tails are hard to keep clean. Mm-hmm. They can get 10-foot long tails. You got your golden penciled Hamburgs. I don't remember having any. I've had Lakenvelders. I love Lakenvelders. They're pretty. They're flighty, though. Flightest little dadgum things you ever did have. Your Sicilian Buttercups. I like them. I've had Dominiques. I like Dominique. I've had some Chuku Morans or whatever. Cuckoo, whatever you want to call them. I've had I had some of these Egyptian Famios. I've had some golden lace Wyandottes. I don't think I've ever had a silver penciled rock. I've now had a blue lace red Wyandotte. I'd like to have them, just to say I do. I don't remember ever having white-faced black Spanish chickens. They're kind of interesting. See right there? Right here. Isn't that kind of interesting looking? That's kind of interesting, I think. Then you got your golden campaign, whatever you call them. You got your silver leghorns. I've never had one of them. You got your red caps. I've never really seen a red cap before, but the painting of them here is pretty gnarly looking. I don't know what you think, but that's what I think. Now we're going to get into the other fowl. That consists of your turkeys, your ducks. Probably, I don't really know. I ain't read the book since 2015, like I say. Here we go. We got your turkeys. I like turkeys. I'd like to have these giant whites or midget white. They got midget whites and giant whites. That's what the breed of the turkey is. I'm not making this up. You want to read it right there for yourself. All right. So if you're going to the Walmart and you're getting a turkey, you're getting either a giant white or a midget white. to eat. All right, Butterball ain't got no turkey they went and got out of the tree. No. I'd like to really, myself, I'd like to have some of these Royal Palms. I think they're just real pretty. They look kind of like a Colombian Wyandotte or Colombian rock, Plymouth Rock thing. I'd like to have some myself. Them blue slates, they're just kind of a baby powder blue. I don't know that they're real pretty or nothing, but they're just there, you know. I like them bourbon reds. They're real pretty. I just like to have them because they're pretty. You know what I mean? They got some wild Rio Grandes and some wild Easter. These turkeys are wild, though. You don't turn them out. You ain't going to get them back. Now, ducks. Now we're going to go into waterfowl ducks. Ducks. All right? I'm going to talk about the white pekin. I've had white pekins before. I've had white crested pekins, excuse me. I have had white crested pekins. I even hatched a little duckling out of them. I put them underneath a hen, and that takes 28 days. On day 27, she got up and quit. I had the incubator going. Thank the good Lord we had it going. I threw that egg in there. Boom, hatched. I had some, what did I have in there? I had some Rowans and Kahaki Campbell ducks, already chicks. I threw him in there with them, and they didn't like him, picked on him. And he ran away. Literally. I don't know where he went, but he ran away. So, here's what it is. I'm talking about these white cresteds. You see them talking about there? Aren't them cute? Got the little top hats, adorable little thing. That pair, their name was Freddie and Tammy. I've had Kahaki Campbells and Rowans. Rowans are fat little ducks, look like mallard ducks. I'd like to have some ducks again, but I ain't got the need right now. I like to show them. Got them Swedish. I'd like to have some of these Swedish. They got black Swedish and blue Swedish. I'd like to have. I have had runners. I've had black runners. Grandpa in the day had these fawn. They call them fawn white Indian runners. They're kind of brown and white, and they're little light tan brown. You know. And I'd like to have some of them Indian runners just to see them. They're kind of dorky. They run around like this everywhere. You know what I mean? It's funny. I had 2 black ones one time. They was real nice. I'd like to have some geese. Now we're going to talk about geese. I would like to have some of these tough Roman geese. They're good guard dogs, what I hear, and I'd like to have one just say I got it. These Sebastopol, I can't pronounce it, but look, they got that dadgum hanging down the back. I just don't really like that myself. They got pilgrim geese. Now I'll tell you the type of geese I'd really like to have is these Toulouse. And mother goose. They look like mother goose. I can't pronounce it, so I'm going to spare you the pain of listening to me try to talk. I'd like to have them. Maybe some of these white Imbeden geese. Now we're going to go into pheasants. Pheasants. Got your Chinese ringneck, your jumbo ringneck, and your melestic mutant. I don't think I pronounced that right. That's what it looks like. Melanistic or something. Ornamental pheasants, they got Lady Amherst, yellow golden, red golden, Reeves, and silver. Now see, I've never had anything to do with pheasants. But I think these little ornamental pheasants are real cute, you know, down at the bottom. I'd like just to have one, just to say, hey, I don't know what you do with them, but I mean, I've seen them sold at auction before, some of them, you know. Now we're going to talk about the quail. We got a farm here in town, uptown, you know, they raise quail and pheasants, or they don't raise them, they buy them from people that do, and then they turn them out and hunt them preserve. Well, we got these quail, like Bob White. You ever heard of Bob White? It goes, I messed that up. If you listen, it sounds like saying Bob White, you know what I mean? Little Bob White quail, isn't that cute? Little Bob White. Where's he at? Right there. He cute little thing. You got your chukar partridge. Somebody bought us one of those, and Grandpa had a guinea. They thought the guinea was lonely. Bought us one of these. Headgum. Bought us one of them right there. Or fake ones. It was like somebody cut it out of wood, literally. It's a little statue you put in your fire bed. It did not look like a guinea. So then we bought him a mirror so he could look at himself, and that didn't work out. He tacked the mirror and broke it. True story. Gospel truth. I would not make that up for you. Now, guineas. I like guineas. I think guineas are wonderful. If you don't think they are, I'm sorry. with us agree to disagree. Okay. I love guineas. I've had these pearl. I've had white. I've had lavender. I've had them jumbo pearls. Is what they are. Is what I have. I'd love to have every type of guinea there is. Color. I'd like to have a couple hundred. A couple hundred. I say. I'd like to have 50 to 100 just run around the yard, keep ticks out of the yard. I mean, I can't keep a guinea at the house. Every time we get a guinea, all the neighbors end up with guineas. You know, isn't that funny how that works? Here's guineas. Y'all think they're kind of ugly. I think they're kind of pretty. You know, the way their feathers are. Now, peacocks. Oh, I'd love to have a peacock. I just would love to have one. But I ain't allowed to have one. Mom says it poop on her car. I don't know if it will or not. But they're really loud. And they're pretty, though. I'd like to have... It's probably a blue one. The blue peacock, that's the one that's got the blue breast. He's got to look like the regular kind. This one right here. There's a picture of him right there. Right there. Just for you. And I'd like... I think they're pretty beautiful. I don't know. I'd like to have any type of... Excuse me. I choke again. I mean, the male is the one that's pretty. The hens aren't so pretty. You know what I mean? That's the way it works in these things. Now we got some juvenile swans. The heck, I don't really have any desire to have something that's almost as big as I am running around on the farm. Like, that's a bird, anyways. Anything else would be fine, but a bird that's about the same size as me... No, I don't want no mute trumpeter swans running around the house. No thank you. Okay. I'll pass on that. Alright. Now you got these juvenile ducks. These are them wild ducks. You got wood ducks, mandarin ducks. Mandarin ducks and wood ducks are pretty, but you couldn't keep them flying. I don't really want to have to deal with that. And you get into the incubator. So that's really all I had to tell you in this book. And the other book's written the same way, you know. Literally, it's the same thing. I mean, I'm not lying to you or nothing. It's literally the same chickens. Did not change. And I mean, they got a website you can get on. I recommend Murray McMurray. It's a good hatchery. I mean, I like them. I like Cackle. I believe I've ordered from both. And I like Ideal from Texas. I ordered from them. I think they're all three wonderful hatcheries. So I recommend them to you, and that's my view on chickens. I mean, if you want to see something like this again, I'll do it. All right? So y'all have a nice evening. Bye.